Humble yourselves or I will. They are dead. 411. You know, real classics. People be losers out there. And another thing, there's so many things that I can talk about and that I'm here to talk about now. And like another form of mind control, people try to see what can trigger you, what they can trigger with, like what they can trigger you with. And over time, they see that there's nothing that can trigger you. You know, people will try to use numbers, whether it's the number 411, like, you know, if there's a group of people that's say someone drops an album, right? And it's called We Don't Trust You, right? And then they release it on April 11th. So now you have people trying to always bring up the numbers, try to do things with the numbers of 411 to try to say that they don't trust you. Now you have a large group of people trying to make you feel incompetent, like trying to make you feel like the outsider, you know? And this is another form of mind control that they try to place people on. They try to mentally abuse people, and they try to make it seem like they're very sharp, like they really just have everything figured out, and they have nothing figured out. They don't know about true magical spirits. They're trapped on this earth. They're trapped in this realm. And after they die, they're going to burn forever. They're already burning from the inside out. And it's very easy to tell. So, you know, I have all type of songs on my new album, Fuck the Government. And 411 is just another one. And now you know the story behind that. Kind of, you know, I've told you. But even talking about like all these people, they're sacrilegious. And what's going on? A sacrilegious experiment. And when you have a large group of people trying to treat you like their experiment, you're obviously going to not like them. You're going to wish terrible things for them. And happily enough, everything works out in my favor. So, you know, I'm doing my thing. I don't know who knows about that Anunnaki, the Egyptian gods and goddesses. I am Amen-Ra, the Egyptian eternal sun god in the flesh, in my human form. You know, I go beyond time and space. I'm multi-dimensional being. I go beyond dimensions, and I go beyond what anybody's mind can fathom. And I really be up in these other dimensions doing all type of stuff. I'm really shining. You can tell, you know, he's not just lying. Why would he? Come on, bro. He got it going on. What did he got to lie about? He ain't lying on nobody. He telling the truth. He's speaking from his heart. He's speaking from his soul. You know, he's telling you how it is. He's telling you what's going on in his life. You know, if you're a sharp thinker, you're smart, you can obviously tell, like, okay, bro, first of all, Ramon, bro, Moski, he's solid. He ain't the type of person to be out here lying on people. He not finna lie on you. He not just finna make up things about you. He don't be on no like weak stuff like that, you know? If he tell you something, he telling you the truth. So you could tell. But yeah, the Egyptian sun god. You know, the government has been watching me since the day I was born into this world. And you feel me? I've found out that they've always looked at me like a experiment. And all these people are sacrilegious, meaning they try to tear down, you know, things that people hold to high statures. So whether someone is praising God, like if they're monotheistic or monotheism. If they praise one God, then those sacrilegious people, they're going to try to mock God. That's what sacrilegious people do. So me being the Egyptian sun god, these sacrilegious people, they want to try to tear that down, you know? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but I'm pretty sure you do. You know, I'm not gonna like just say the exact definition. You can type up to the definition on Google, but when you know what sacrilegious means, when people, it's like okay, look at this God all these people are praising over here. Okay, well now I'm going to talk about their God. I'm going to try to make their God look weak. That's what sacrilegious people do. I'm going to try to destroy their God. And that's what sacrilegious people do. So it's easy to pick them out. You know, whatever religion you're involved in, that's cool for you. I know the truth, and I don't want to just like put you down like that. But yeah, I know the truth about things, and the Anunnaki the Egyptian gods and goddesses is realer than you know. And I'm in Ra, I'm really the sun god. I'm really the everlasting shining one, the beginning and the end, or Alpha and Omega. And I'm just telling you, all that stuff is coming in my favor. Like, it's working out in my favor. All that stuff that people try to do is hurting themselves, and everything I say hurts them. So I just really want to make that known, that I'm the Egyptian sun god, just to tell you even more, like, okay, I'm sexy as fuck. I'm very gifted. I have so many classics. I have real hits. And I'm also the Egyptian sun god. And once you start to add up all the different elements, you'll start to see he's obviously not lying. He's not lying. When I was a kid, I was on a football team called the Fairfield Falcons. You know, I was number 85. And there's no coincidence about it. I've always knew that I've always been very special and different and elegant. And yeah, and when people know you have a lot of people watching you, you know, people, they be dying to try to humiliate you, and they end up getting humiliated in the process. You know, people be walking around hella mad because they couldn't punk you. They thought they was finna punk you, and they end up being the ones who got punked. And that really breaks people's spirits, you know. And that's like somebody telling a large group of people, hey, watch this, come record this. I'm about to beat this person up. I'm about to beat somebody's ass for real. Record this. Call your cousins, call your mom, call your dad, call your sisters, your brothers, call everybody, bring them to the park, whatever. I'm about to kick this motherfucker ass. Everybody shows up. They all got their phones out, and that motherfucker end up tearing you to pieces. That motherfucker knocked you down. You got up. He knocked you down again. You got up again. He done picked your ass up and threw you right on your head. And you woke up in a hospital 3 months later from a coma. Like, what happened? I must have got jumped. No, bro. You told everybody to come to the park and record your fight, and he ended up fucking you up. So look at the government like that, and they having a seriously hard time taking their losses, taking their L's for real, like the losers they is. Knowing it's powers that they just can't understand or mess with. And they try to tamper with them, and they end up learning the hard way. So never let anybody scare you. Never let anybody intimidate you. Keep shining. You know, man, You already know, like, the bitches be on me heavy, bruh. It's a lot of motherfuckers that they wish they was in my position. They wish they was me. They wish they had attention. They wish they had love. So I'm really just telling you, I'm gonna definitely talk more about like Egypt and me being the sun god and the Anunnaki. I actually am thinking about dropping an album one day called the Anunnaki and called Amin Ra. So yeah, more in the future. I have a lot of things and conceptions and projects coming that I'm thinking about. And there's really a lot of clashes coming on my new album. Fuck the government. Fuck the government. Fuck them. There's a lot of classics on there. You know, one of my... they're all my favorites, but man, one that I've already got done, I've already recorded it, and I'm working on like mixing and mastering it, and finishing producing it. It's pretty much done. But They Are Dead is a real, like, it's a real banger. And you know, it's past Mars, it's past Jupiter, it's past space, and it really takes you there. Like, you're flying over ancient armor, you're flying through the skies in Jupiter and beyond the solar system, and you're really discovering all type of things. And you're walking through caves in Mars, and you know how they have the satellites for on Mars, and then they take different pictures, and some people, you know, they see like, what is this? Is this like a hidden doorway? Is that like a doorway that the satellite has took? Like, there's some type of undiscovered things happening on these planets and beyond. And all that stuff takes you there. Like, even my album Evergreen, Stick Shawty, We Can Do It All Night, Michael Jackson, Fly, it's all there, and it's all gonna guide you to exactly what I want to show you. I also have a new song called Jupiter. I have a lot of stuff coming for real. And I love being me. And people hate to see me happy. People hate to see me smiling with my beautiful smile. For real. People really hate to see it. And I love to see it. That's all that matters. I'm extremely proud of myself. Nobody can ever take that away from me. Nobody can ever take that away from me. I love making my art. I love being extremely gifted. Nobody can ever take that away from me. I'm free. And that's the way it's always been. That's the way I always will be. And it's always going to keep getting better and better and better for me as it gets worse for them. And the thing about it is, like, I don't even have to do anything to these loser people to make them sad. Like, all I have to do to really break them apart, all I have to keep doing is focusing on myself, living my life. And bro, that's how these losers and haters be operating, you feel me? They hate to see you minding your own. They hate to see you doing your thing because they can't do it themselves. They can't focus on themselves. They have no lives. So you already know. It's a lot coming. It's a lot coming. But yeah, I'm definitely glad that I did this and I'm doing all this. And they'll be on my YouTube pages forever. So all the real supporters, whether you look at it today, tomorrow, in a couple weeks or months or years, it's gonna be on there forever. And it's all part of my legacy. And if you ever saw the movie Ghosts on Mars with Ice Cube, then you're gonna know that, like, you're gonna know what I mean when I say, like, bro, I'm ready. I'm beyond Earth. If you want to be stuck on Earth, then that's what you're going to do. Nobody's going to stop you from being on Earth. But I'm always moving forward. And there's a lot of people who are stuck in the past, and they wish you were stuck in the past with them. And you're not going out like that. So you just know to keep moving on, moving along, moving forward, you know, keeping yourself healthy, keep doing what you love, and stay protected, stay emotionally, spiritually, physically protected. And I'm just giving you the game. I'm just giving you knowledge from myself so you can carry it on with your life in one way or another. And maybe I'll make another video in a little bit. I just made one video and this is the second one. So maybe I'll make another one in a little bit. And it's real cool. So see ya.